so smoothly.
Stairs.
We can play Bert Hitler.
Automatic operating system must have had it.
Hitler.
Hitler.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Sika!
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well,
You get an inspiration dice for that one.
they own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I
God, dude, this is like fucking Stairway to Heaven.
Won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
Yeah, they just couldn't. That was copyrighted, so they just couldn't put it in here.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
Why are you so sure of that?
They spent too much of the budget on her tits. They couldn't afford the royalties for that song.
That was like half the budget, her boobs.
What is this?
It's a castle,
It's like a fort to me. With this kind
or
of
you know
protection,
that.
I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
You can't have the truth.
Yeah,
The
dude, that's
fuck
a
is that pose?
That's my kind of pose, boy.
It's impossible to destroy this fortress.
That's the boy pinup pose right there.
I don't want to destroy the fortress. I just want to know the truth, man. That's all I want.
Whenever it takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth.
Yes, I know.
Master, time to show
Somebody's got to go to bed soon.
who you really are. After all, he
I didn't
I
even
am God's eepiest soldier.
I'm not
I have to
worried
get up
about
in
that right now. We're
6
so
hours.
close to the
Jeez.
truth.
Dude. Nice.
Yeah, I gotta take that
Gotta
thing to
do
work.
this.
Tell her to walk. It'll be fine. It's not that far.
Hell yeah.
Shouldn't be too much longer.
That seems like cheating, but all right.
Hi.
Oh,
Nom 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 nom.
Okay.
we get to pilot the giant lady like Ratatouille.
God, Shinigami. Okay.
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
To overcome this last stand of the Phantom, tear through all the obstacles with the mega-sized god, great on-set destroyer. Yes. Okay. I always forget the
Oh,
buttons for this.
Jesus. She is chooching.
She does indeed chooch. Okay, blast away the gigantic iron balls released from the Phantom Fortress with the corresponding kick. When the obstacle closes the screen, close down, press the to attack. Missing the input time means failure and taking damage, so be careful. Okay, which one's kick?
I won't
B.
let you have the truth.
I see.
Okay, walls we tackle. Yeah.
Go away. Give up and scram.
I see.
And then you jump.
Easy peasy. Watch out.
Your deduction is wrong. Go away.
So kick,
Go away! I shall touch you a second time.
tackle, tackle, tackle,
Switching the
tackle.
fifth part is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie.
I'm gonna get you.
There's no evidence they ever swapped.
Okay.
Yo, check.
There are obstacles even a god like me can't destroy without solution key. Open up the solution key window and pick your...
Master.
It would be the distorted plate.
You're wrong.
Definitely the coffee.
Yeah, definitely the coffee.
No, there are traces of a swap. The warped plate from Car 5. The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
Here I go.
There you go, chooching.
Choo choo.
That's nonsense! I burned the blade to disguise it? No! I didn't do that! Stop it!
I like how that was a question mark at the end of that one. Go!
Go away!
No.
Get away from me!
No.
Away. Get
I said
away.
no.
It just happened to be easily burned. But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was.
I know, because I'm not stupid!
God, she really is just absolutely hauling that huge ass.
Your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Yes, I do!
Looks like we need another
Mikey,
solution key to
what
prevent
comes in clutch here?
luck, Master.
What?
I said, what comes in clutch?
The cum stain.
There is proof. Bloodstain on the inner lock of the infirmary in car 5.
It wraps it all up. It's the most important clue.
The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
What?
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in car 1, I cut my finger on the glass. When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the interlock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in car 1, was found in car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick. This is the truth of the case.
Yeah.
Hiya! Bird boy down.
Now you got no more fortress except what's behind you.
That's still a lot of fortress.
Mhm.
I'm not done yet!
Yeet!
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If car 1 became car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there.
This is my favorite show.
Blackness.
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car, probably someplace safe.
Spot selection. Where do you think?
Well, I mean, she did say there could be a spooky murderer hiding in the restroom, so probably the restroom.
Or
Well, we
wasn't it
went-
Control A? Because that door was locked?
Yeah, we went into the restroom.
But there could have still been a spooky murderer in there.
Yeah, there could have been. They didn't
I
check
mean,
in the
maybe.
stalls.
I think I did click on the stalls for the points. The culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gone inside. Why is he not voicing this?
Yeah, I don't know if your game just went mute.
Because
we don't hear no sound.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go, buddy.
I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while car 1 was running on the 2nd track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
No, let me boom kill you.
It's not me. I'm not the culprit.
Great detective work! I'd call that a critical hit! He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
Shove it and stick it.
Yes, murder! Let's do this! Oh, alright. To bang your head against the sword tube, I guess.
Okay. It's like freezing for me. Load.
Oh yeah.
Deduction denouncement.
Perfect.
Okay. I forgot about this.
Oh, it's the comic book.
Why?
Damn.
Time to expose this crime.
The deduction denouement is where the truth is made clear by thinking through all the deductions up until that point. Place the correct piece in the corresponding deduction gap to reveal the truth. Locked pieces can be opened by solving mysteries, so keep it up. Once every gap is filled with piece of finale, revealing all mysteries will be unveiled. Everything has been leading up to this moment. Okay. So, something needs to go here. Where did Yuma rush to? He rushed to the Amaterasu Express.
Yeah, the prawn.
Okay. How do I get to the next page?
RB.
Oh, it's backwards. Okay, I was just confused. What was used to put the detectives to sleep? That would have been Le Café. Which I don't have yet, so... What was used to break the window? Whoop. That was that. Okay, what was used as a red herring? That would have been Aphex.
Pillar.
Poor little Aphex.
Wouldn't that have been
Oh, no.
that would have been the pillow, wouldn't it?
Maybe, yeah, probably. Knife and cushion. Where was the culprit hiding? Under the boot. What was the culprit doing in the main control room? Whoop. That'd be the train detachment, right? Yeah. What happened when car 1 was detached? Blackout.
I go.
Okay. What did the culprit burn?
Fucking everything.
Yeah, pretty much the car number plate and Aphex and the other body. What happened after exiting the tunnel? Attachment to car 1. Which body was found last? That would be Aphex. Panty boy. Okay, and then that would be Le knockout drug. So, that means...
At least they don't black out Aphex. I mean, black out Zilch the whole time.
I know, right?
Nah.
And we got our Zilchy boy. Here we go. I just breezed right through that because it was getting kind of late. Instead of torturing the boys for answers.
Step right up, step right up! 5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement!
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanai Ward. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit's scheme had already begun. meaning Amaterasu Corporation, was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I bet
A lot of drugs.
the culprit was
Dead
the
ass.
first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
And the ghost.
So
Yeah.
yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones won't do much to a dead god, but slander stings.
The culprit sent me off to car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I'd left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire on purpose. What a
Oh, Russell, you don't get to experience Poochie. Sorry.
I love Poochie.
This was when the culprit put their plan to
Gone before her
finally
time.
into motion. First, they carried Aphex's charred corpse to the infirmary in car 1.
the very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Aphex's charred corpse.
That's weird.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse.
I'm like, come here, Aphex. Let's cuddle.
Chivalry was dead. What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
Oh, I guess he put like spare glasses on him. Maybe that's why they had the glasses in his thing. They had an empty glasses case. Little touches.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen Ben and timed it.
When I woke up in the restroom and went into the hallway, car 1 was beginning to fill with smoke.
Oh, that's some precise timing.
I caught a glimpse of Zilch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Aphex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
It's just like a magic trick, switching places under a veil of smoke.
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zilch's body, burnt to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
That must be why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body was about the right size.
I bolted out of car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time, huh? They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in car 1. Controlling the train from there, they detached car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there or was there not jiggling in the glass? Take a guess.
While the detached car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the juggling?
He's ignoring you.
First, Apex's corpse was
Me annoying my husband.
and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
Well, this time, the culprit was riding in car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and
I realized my mic wasn't working again.
remained on course.
Oh, nice.
What'd you say?
I said, are we going to discuss how he was burning everything?
Yeah.
Nope.
Like,
Not
there's
important.
no sense. It's like, oh, no, he just carried lots of matches on him and gasoline.
The
Apparently.
train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to car 4. Now behind car 4, that car became car 5.
The slot was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
Sure.
The
Yeah,
culprit
murder people.
riding in car 1 attached it to the back of car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
All right.
Indeed, indeed.
After that, I mistook car 1 for car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize was actually car 1.
Yeah, I think when we walked in that room, I was like, huh, there's a fire extinguisher in here too.
When I found
Really tried to lay it on thick for you guys.
Apex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Using a dead body? Oh, this is a very brilliant idea!
When the train arrived in Conayor, it connected to a different, prearranged car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching.
Yeah.
What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
The peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it! That really turns me on!
I know,
okay.
right?
You mean pisses me off, right?
Oh, she's in it for the red flags.
Yep, damn right.
During that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised car 1 and waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander!
It was you!
He's like, who's the goth mommy?
It's like, wait, how'd you get here? Were you just out there with them?
This is the truth I've uncovered.
Okay.
Dude, he boom killed him.
Dude, boom killed.
Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true culprit. Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event. Here we go. It's my time to shine.
No, okay. Is it punishment time?
Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case.
Uh-huh.
Down to all deplorables. Through into the vile mystery labyrinth.
She got wings.
Didn't know this was Soul Eater.
Crystal glorious stellar spiral.
Poor Zilch.
Fucking boom killed.
Hell yeah.
Death to the Mystery Labyrinth.
Yeah, blow it up.
Do you like how they do trials in this game?
Danganronpa was better with the trials, but still all right.
It's interesting, I think, the way they do it. Now believe me.
Huh? We're back?
So this is what happened. All right, we don't give a shit.
Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh? Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead.
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion. What a waste of time. Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here. You're so cute when you panic, so why don't you enjoy the view for a bit?
Stop playing around! Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away! What? He's dead?
Looks like it's over.
What?
Huh?
Straight up murdered someone?
That's the backup plan.
We did annihilate his soul.
I mean, I guess.
What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
The source...
Yeah,
perishes?
we're the judge, jury, and executioner.
Kinky.
Don't tell me.
That's right, the true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead
I
as
mean-
a doornail.
That won't stop them from arresting you.
Yeah, that seems like now like he's 100% dead.
Yeah.
Like they said he was.
Plot armor? I don't know.
You're now innocent and free to go, Master.
I don't think that's how that...
Hurrah!
No, in
I
real
think that's how
life
that
he would have been extra nailed.
There's nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery, right?
Huh?
He also
was
killed, like, a bunch of other
murderer who
people.
killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being dead.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah!
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
What? You think you can weasel your way out of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation.
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
That does it. You're under arrest. Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either. Take him away.
So you want him to talk the whole time?
Wait!
If it's not right to stay silent?
Hold on! Hold on just a second!
There's Hero.
Have a minute?
I like
That's Hero's voice actor right there.
He isn't my favorite, but I like him.
Let's stop all the fighting. We both have to follow orders from the higher ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension. Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kind of brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
Let's go.
Got saved by our new buddy.
Boy, I sure hope he doesn't die in the next chapter.
Don't think too hard about it. Don't think about it.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Who is he?
Beats me?
Save, please. Okay, it's saving. Okay. Well, we're gonna end it here so the boys can go to bed. But, yeah, that was our first trial, mystery labyrinth, whatever you want to call it. You guys like it? Like the story?
Yeah, I like it.
It's interesting, yeah.
Okay, well,
I gotta see how the chapters go first.
they're very good. They get better from here, trust me. So, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time. And please like, comment, and subscribe. As you know, it always really helps out. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye!
Bye-bye.
Ah.